I am technically back where I was before. But if I win one more game, then I'm comfortably top 128. Oh, that's a Sand team. And a Ninetales. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this matchup. This is an odd one. Is this Dondozoable? Because they got the Sinister and the Ninetales, and I don't have Heavy Slam anymore. If I had Heavy Slam, I'd be very confident in bringing Dondozo. But against this... I think I don't want Dondozo. I think I want these instead. Because Ninetales is putting me off because I underspeed and don't have Heavy Slam. Sinister is putting me off because Sinister 1v1s at Dondozo. If they Tailwind them with their Corviknight or they like Terra Electric with their Rotom, then they'll be able to do huge damage. That's a cool trainer card. Okay, Garchomp T-Tail. I'm going to get Sandbailed, aren't I? I'm just straight up going to get Sandbailed. Alright. So I think just going for the Make It Rain is worth it, right? If the Garchomp dodges, that's really bad. But it is just straight up Tailwind and Make It Rain, isn't it? I'm going to lose my Golden Go this turn. I will have got enough damage that I'll put the Garchomp in Foul Play range and the T-Tar into Electroshock range. Because if they go for the Terra, then they're now a Flying type and Electroshock's good. If they don't Terra, then Make It Rain does huge damage. Not quite a KO. It doesn't KO Assault Burst T-Tar, but it will still put it in range of Electroshock. So this should still be a very reasonable first turn, so long as Rock Slide does not KO my Murkrow. It might with single target. But then if it does, I get Taurus as well as Archidon, so I should still be okay. I would have to decide what I'm locking into in that situation. But no Terra. This is big damage then. That was... what? That's not big damage. That's a Lenatar for sure. That was not big damage. What was I thinking? Because this might just straight up be a double KO now. Right, okay. Rock Slide single target should get... oh, it's Ancient Power. What? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. Right. But... okay. Right, so... they are not in range of Electroshot. So I will go with Taurus. They're in range of Foul Play on the Garchomp. So long as there's no Sandveil shenanigans on this turn, I'll be okay. Because I strongly suspect that the T-Tar is either Terroring or switching. So I'm going to go for Foul Play. And let me just double check the rest of the team. Yes, they have a Sinister. I'm going to Flare Blitz the T-Tar. This is a terrible play. Unless they go for the Terror or switch. But like, you're not just gonna let me close combat the T-Tar, right? You don't just let me get the double KO. I've said before in this run, so many of my losses have come from me saying, surely you don't just let me do the thing. We will see if they would have just let me do the thing. Because like Terra Flying, survive the close combat, Terra Blast, Oko the Taurus. Makes so much sense, right? Or switching into the Sinister, right? Okay, cool. I can still play the game somewhat. The Sinister might allow the Garchomp to survive. But this is still somewhat reasonable for me. Because I KO the Sinister and they can't Trick Room now. However, that T-Tar is still an issue because I'm down to my last two Pokemon. I guess I need to Terra Grass there, didn't I? Because this Stomping Tantrum will still KO me. Because this... there's the Sandveil, come on. Yeah, I should have Terra Grass, shouldn't I? I need to think about that more. I should have Terra Grassed. Alright, so... now what? I'm down to Archaludon as my last. I can still Dragon Pulse KO the Garchomp. So I think this is still very doable. So Rotom as the last. I think this has become a lot less doable. Yeah, this is not good. I will Terra and Foul Play. I don't think I need the Terra for Archaladon anymore. I will just Dragon Pulse, but this is not looking good now. I need to survive the Thunderbolt from the Rotom. And I don't think I will if they're choice specs, which I think is the most reasonable item for a Rotom to be. Okay, let's switch to T-Tar and give me damage on that. Ideally this is a Protect from the Rotom, but it probably won't be. No, it's the Terra. No, it's my Terra. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable now. If I'd have been able to get the Foul Play on the Garchomp, I think it was. Because that might have KO'd. That did nothing. What? That did nothing. What? Oh, and it's Overheat. That should KO them. It won't, but Sam will get me. That's annoying. Because that was just enough. Just enough, so I can't do this anymore. And I'm going to get GC'd again. I'm going to do that Calc of Foul Play, because I think that Garchomp would have still been got, even if the Sinistcha Hospitality it is the sentence I'm going for. Foul Play can have done enough. Probably not, but still. Yeah, I don't think this is particularly doable anymore. Because they have Garchomp waiting in the back to Stomping Tantrum me, and there's nothing I can do about it. So... I mean, that's funny, but doesn't really matter. Unless they're spexed into Overheat and missed twice. And even then, I don't think it would be possible. Yeah, I need a double dodge, don't I? I need a double dodge into a crit. If they hit the Overheat, I do just lose. But same thing. Same thing. Maybe if I still dodge and then crit, like, I think I'd still be okay, maybe? Because I should have one Stomping Tantrum at least. It was funny they went for Terra Flying. I'm not sure why they did that, but there we go. Should have saved the Terra for the Garchomp. But yeah, obviously I need Dragon Pulse here, but Stomping Tantrum into Overheat is enough, for sure. If I dodge oh, same thing. Earthquake does basically the same damage as Stomping Tantrum. But I should live this. I don't live this. So, oh, they're Life Orb, aren't they? So, yeah, I wasn't going to live a Life Orb one. Well, it's probably banded then. It's probably banded. Okay. Then I didn't really have a chance. But yeah, that the Foul Play would have been absolutely lovely if I'd have been able to get that. I guess if I Terra Steeled the Golden Go, then I would have been able to KO them. Because then I'd have done the extra damage to the Garchomp. And then I'd be able to get them. But yeah. Not ideal. Would be nice to have a proper run. Still got plenty of games. If I reach the 1700s, I will stop. Which is still doable within like 3 games. So I can still do it. It is still possible. Especially when I'm facing 1600s, guys. So. It's like spam and Dondozo again. Wait, no, it's no Tatsugiri. It's no Tatsugiri. Okay. This team confuses me. Because the bottom half makes sense and the Annihilate makes sense, but what are the Archaladon and Dondozo doing here there? Like, I'm not really sure. Right. I think this is a game where I do immediately leave with Dondozo. That's got to be a Yawn Dondozo, right? But if I leave with Dondozo and they leave with an Annihilate, I would assume it's a Scarf one. I'll be able to Terra Ghost as they Final Gambit and fail. So that means that I want to go with Golden Go and Dondozo. And then I want obviously Tatsugiri, and then Taurus as my last one, right? Maybe I want Archelodon purely because it's got Sturdy. I don't want Murkrow here. Yeah, I'll go Taurus. I don't like any of the last three in this matchup, but gotta bring something. I don't have an easy way of breaking through their Dondozo, do I? Probably should have brought the Archelodon purely because that's not a Chulkrana card. I don't think I said that sentence right. But yeah, I probably need the Archelodon so I can actually break through the Dondozo somewhat reasonably. Yeah, there's the Annihilate. So this is going to be just straight up a Terra Ghost and switch. And DQ. And if they're not Scarf, I will do loads of damage to them. I will two-shot the Archelodon. If they are Scarfed, they will be going for Final Gambit here, and then they are stuck. So I think this is a pretty reasonable start. They had Dondozo in the back, they don't have Slice Spam. What was the last one they had? Torkoal, right? So I'd assume that they have, like, Armarouge and Torkoal. I don't think they would bring Dondozo. Could have been reasonable as well to just Protect and Shadow Ball. Because the Golden Go wasn't really a threat there. That might have been better. Because then I don't use my Terra straight away. I mean, I assume it's a Power Herb, Archelodon. But it won't do much to me because I'm unaware. So no Final Gambit for you. If it's U-turn, fair enough. It is U-turn. And it's into themselves, isn't it? Nope, it's into that's great. Okay, cool. And they are Scarfed, so they're just stuck going for a regular old U-turn, which is perfectly fine with me. Big damage into our Archelodon. Yep, there's the Power Herb Electro Shot, but I am very happy with this as a start. Because whatever they U-turn into will not like taking an Earthquake. Indeedee is fine, it will be two-shot. It'll be put in range of whatever attack. They doubled the Golden Go. I'm glad I didn't Protect and make it rain. I'll just EQ again. This is good. I'm very happy with this as a start. Obviously I'm activating their Rage Fist just a little for in the future. No, but they'll U-turn first, so it's only at 100 base power. So that's perfectly fine with me. This is a very good start. They got no switching. If they had their Dondozo, they'll U-turn into that. But, yeah, this is good. Oh, they're going for Terra. I assume this is grass so that they live. That's not worth it, right? That's surely not worth it. That's same thing. Same thing. That's not worth the Terra. You just get a little bit of extra damage into me. Good chip, good chip. Thanks for critting through so that I don't actually recover back to full. Nothing wants to take this. There's the Dondozo. Okay, cool. Reasonable. I should have just ordered up the Archelodon, shouldn't I? Because then I wouldn't have taken all this free damage. Oh, I'll take a dodge. I deserve some luck. So this has got to be a Yawn Dondozo. There's no way it's not. I think it would be reasonable for the Archelodon to Protect, because it's the power up one, and then they go for Yawn. So I will Protect this turn, I think. Just get back up to full. No reason not to. This is almost certainly a Fisher Dondozo as well, so I need to deal with them before the Fisher connects with me. We'll see if the Armarouge has Protect as well, because I would assume that there's Armarouge waiting in the back. If there's not, it's Torkoal, and who cares? And if it's Indeedee, who cares? So, I'm hoping for a Protect from Archelodon this turn, as they Yawn. Okay, they didn't. So that could have been just a very good position for me straight away, because I know the Annihilate doesn't have Protect. Yep, there's the Yawn. So that's a shame, because I would have been able to pin whatever came in now. Oh, no, but they went for Electroshock, so I do get to. Cool. I'm happy with that. So, I will accept the sleep. Do I Wave Crash or Order Up? How much does Order Up do to the... I've got time. How much does it do to our Chaladon? It's to 29 minimum, so it does KO. So I will go for Order Up. They're stuck going for that, so this definitely connects. And we'll see if not Annihilate has Protect. This is surely Yawn again. But if it's Annihilate, then I get a guaranteed hit into that slot. If it is not Annihilate, then it's either in DD, which surely doesn't have Protect, and also I don't care. If it's Armarouge, that might have Protect. If it's Torkoal, that might have Clear Smog, so it would be reasonable to bring to the match as well. So, it's surely got to be not Annihilate, right? Because Rage Fist won't do much. I'll do the calc for Annihilate right now, because I've got time. It's +3 now. So Order Up shouldn't KO, I would need to Wave Crash. There is the Armarouge, and they've used their Terror already. So I will Wave Crash the Armarouge, and then hopefully they don't have Protect. If they don't have Protect, things are looking very good. Most Armarouge don't have space for Protect. Apparently this one had space for Protect, so not the most ideal. Okay, now I've just got to wake up in time. So this is clearly going to be a Fissure, and they're going to connect first time, because this is the GC, and obviously, why wouldn't you just connect immediately? Because it's the GC, right? Why wouldn't you just connect straight away? Right, this is still perfectly fine, because I get the paid switch to Golden Go, and I threaten the Shadow Ball into that Armory slot, and they can't tear it. So actually, that's fine. That is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as they don't keep doing it. So, here's the Golden Go. They've used their Terror. I get to Shadow Ball that slot. So, now it is going to be Dragon Pulse the Dondozo. It is going to be Shadow Ball. If they switch to Annihilate, they lose that as well. So, I guess I technically should have Dragon Pulse the Armarouge in case it's not strong enough, but it is, right? It is. I trust Golden Go. But it was technically optimal to double the Armarouge, just in case. But this is strong enough, right? Yeah, obviously. So it didn't matter. Next turn, they'll be able to Rage Fist the Golden Go. But I will be okay. This is good damage. That's good damage. Seriously? Can we just stop? This is so unreasonable. Like, come on. This is so unreasonable. Like, what am I supposed to do against this? Right, does my Banded Wild Charge get the thing? Like, come on, dude. This is so unreasonable. I'm so sick of this. I don't know what I did to get cursed this much. Like, you've seen in this run, I've got some luck. I'm not getting balanced luck. This is not reasonable. 53 to 63, and they'll be bulky in that, so that's not going to work. And I'm going to give them Defiant Boost as well. Right. I think it's just if they protect the Dondozo or not, because I could double it with, Will the Taurus survive a Rage Fist? He might not even have Rage Fist. It's only plus 1 stat effect. It won't get me. Okay, so that means I can Flare Blitz KO the Annihilate. And I think I should Draco the Dondozo, right? Right. So I should still be okay. I should still be okay. Because I'm Sash, so I should still be okay. I've made the correct play by going for Draco, I think. So this will KO the Annihilate for sure. And then Wave Crash and Draco should get the Dondozo, right? Tatsugiri, do your thing. Do your thing. Thank you. And Wave Crash Recoil should get them. They went for Yawn, so I'm good. Cool. That was so unreasonable. 2 fishes in a row, come on. Not reasonable. Right. So it should have been Dragon Pulse first, I guess, because now they're going to protect on this turn. But that's okay. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm still good. Dragon Pulse did way more than that. So, and they had to Wave Crash to be able to KO my Taurus as well, so. Not sure what they're thinking about. Like, you gotta protect to get some lefties, right? You have to play the odds of sleep. You can't just attack here. You're in range of Dragon Pulse, even -2. Yeah. Don't know why you were thinking so much there. But, let me spend the time as well. Dondozo. I'm very confident that my Tatsugiri is still strong enough based on the previous Dragon Pulse damage. So, -2. Obviously, if my Taurus wakes up as well, I'm sorted. On the first turn wave, that is. So, I believe it is optimal to protect the Tatsugiri here, is it? Or is it just go for Draco? Because Dragon Pulse is saying 19 to 22 at 23%, so I think it is just Draco. Dragon Pulse probably won't do enough. Draco will. I could protect, and if they Wave Crash, then they're in range of Dragon Pulse. But then they get extra lefties. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I deserve to hit. You've all seen that I deserve to hit. Okay, that was not the play. And I do connect. Thank you, Tatsugiri. Right. That was a silly game. But let me just have a look at my score again, because I don't think I'm quite back to where I think I'm going to be like 1660 something, but that should still be a top 128. I've got another like 2 hours until I would not be able to play anymore, I think. So let's just have a look and make the decision to see if I would want to continue. Mm-hmm. 1666. So that is precisely top 128. It is highly likely that, given that there's plenty of hours left, that someone will overtake me. So I reckon it is optimal to keep going, but I'm going to have a small break and then decide later. So if there's extra episodes, then wonderful. If this says finale in the title, you know what happened.